The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-0. And
Yawn.
I don't know. Was that a yawn? It wasn't a yawn game.
No,
was
but
it a yawn game? I mean, Baker Mayfield.
They're kind of yawn.
Why? Because they're so good and they look unbeatable.
I don't know. Drew Brees called him boring the other day, and it's hard to kind of disagree.
You know who they called boring? Tim Duncan. Boring.
Good one, TJ.
Boring is
not a great. Look at you defending the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you need?
What's wrong with me?
Where's the?
Are you feverish?
Where's the sheet to sign?
Yeah.
Be an Eagle fan, TJ.
TJ.
Do it.
Look at you.
Well,
but you're not wrong. Tim Duncan was pretty boring.
I'll take
fundamental, right?
I'll take 4-0 instead of having a tie. Like, come on.
The ties are pretty terrible.
Tie.
They've won 20 of 21 games. They've got the most unstoppable play in the National Football League that personifies their entire game right now.
Which by the way,
they're
Rich,
coming to your town, and it feels inevitable. And if you make one mistake, just one mistake, just let one guy come through on the punt team, block, touchdown.
Yep.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen. If you're Baker Mayfield, you're going to try and make a play because that's all you've done all year long, and you've made plays to the point where you're 3-0 and you're all growned up and you're so money and everyone knows it, and you're going to extend a play and then you're going to throw an interception in the end zone and we're going to pick it off. You're going to throw an interceptable ball, let's put it that way, in the end zone. We're going to pick it off. That's what they're doing. That's exactly what's been happening. Over and over and over again. Tampa Bay down 24-6 at halftime. They make it 24-13 left with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Now it's 31-13 because your stellar second-year running back, Bucky Irving, puts the ball on the ground with 1 millimeter separating the ground from his shin. That was unfortunate, but a mistake. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to pick it up. And they're going to run it in. Unbelievable. Baker Mayfield then leads it back 31-23. Throws that interception in the end zone with 7:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the Eagles take advantage every single time. Even if you, by the way, hold them to, wait for it, 0 passing completions in the second half. 0. None. Your defense does that job. No passing yards in the second half. 0. 15-16 for 130 yards and 2 passing touchdowns and a passer rating of 140 in the first half for Hurts. 0 for 8, 20 rush yards for Hurts in the second half. You did your job, but there were mistakes made by the other team, and the Eagles will take them and beat you over the head with it. This was Baker Mayfield after the game.
We were just kind of lifeless to begin with in the first half. We got punched in the mouth going to halftime. Look at the scoreboard. You're like, all right, what are we going to do now? But we're too damn good to wait to get hit in the mouth. We got to come out swinging. We got to play better.
He's not wrong. And by the way, not concerned about them in the NFC South. Even though Atlanta came up with a win, they seem to be way too inconsistent. The Bucs already have a road win in Atlanta. That's what happens when you get a rookie quarter. I guess not a rookie. A rookie full first-year starter. How does that sound, right? For Michael Penix. First time he's going through the entire gauntlet here. You're going to get ups and downs. Baker Mayfield, you know what you're going to get. Not worried about the Bucs at all. And, of course, the Eagles. How many weeks in a row are we going to be able to talk about what's wrong with them? What's this? What's that? While they keep winning. Barkley had just 19 carries. That's it. He kept him down, too. All Saquon had was 43 yards on 19 carries. You got that done. Jalen Hurts, not a single lick of a passing yard in the second half. Nothing. And you still couldn't win at home because the Eagles come to town and just make sure you make more mistakes than them, and then they'll just take whatever's in front of them. That's the way Belichick used to win games, right? Yep. This week, this is the way we're going to win. Next week, that's the way we're going to win because that's the way you play. They play situational football. What do we need to do in this down? This. You do that in this down, guess what we're going to do? That's a mistake? Sorry. Nice parting gifts for you. That's the way the Eagles are playing right now. And now everybody's talking about how pissed off A.J. Brown is.
Well,
because A.J. Brown, when they were throwing it around in the first half, he didn't get anything to eat. Hardly. It was Goddard who got the 2 touchdowns, right? For them. Mm-hmm. And A.J. Brown, 2 receptions, 7 yards on 9 targets in week 4. Fewest yards in a game for him with 6 or more targets in his entire career. Under 30 receiving yards in 3 of the 4 games this year. He had 6 catches for 109 yards and a score last week against the Rams. It all came in the second half. So the passing game was great for a full game. It's just over 2 separate halves in 2 different games, right? The Eagles are undefeated in all of these games, if you didn't know. You got the tweet? This is what everybody's talking about. There it is, A.J. Brown after the game, a quote, "If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on your way."
To New England. Did he put that in there?
He didn't put that to New England.
That part wasn't at the end of that?
By the way, I believe this is from something other than inner excellence.
Oh.
Here we are again. I'm
going to keep talking into
Last time this happened, hold on, I have it written down here. Last time this happened, the Eagles, wait for it, I have it written down, won the Super Bowl.
Need A.J. Brown.
There it is, right there.
Drake May.
There it is. That's the last time it happened. I wrote it down. They won the Super Bowl.
He's not happy.
Go for it. Let's do this again. Let's reprise this. Certainly since you were not part of Overreaction Monday, TJ, Mike Del Tufo is the sound engineer for that outstanding podcast that's available wherever you get your podcast right now or on the YouTube channel of The Rich Eisen Show. You forwarded as an Overreaction Monday topic that teams should call the Eagles for A.J. Brown.
Absolutely.
And I agreed, right? That's not an overreaction. Teams should call the Eagles for A.J. Brown, except for the fact that topic bar is infused, assumes, says without saying, that the Eagles would listen. Let's recreate it, Chris.
Let's do it.
I am Howie Roseman, since I am also, like Howie, smart and Jewish.
Okay.
Secondly, you are a general manager.
Sure.
You be the GM, right?
Yeah.
Which team are you going to choose?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just pick one random one out of that. I'll be Elliott Wolf.
Yeah. Of the Patriots.
Just random team.
Who've got a kid. That kid, Drake May, could use that weapon.
Drake May has similar stats to Josh Allen right now.
I got it. Ready? And action. Oh, my God.
Hey, is this Howie?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, it's Elliot. What's up, man? How's it going?
How are the kids, Elliot?
Kids are great.
I'm a family man. So
Yeah,
I'm
we got
interested in this
soccer,
sort of
basketball weekends. You know how it goes.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm chauffeuring more than general managing these days.
Am I right?
You know what I mean?
Never home, working out of the car. Hey, just wondering.
What's up?
You know, we got a spot. Maybe we could use some help at wide receiver. Is AJ possibly available?
You're talking Brown.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
I saw his Twitter this morning. Is he on the block?
Elliot, I love you. I respect your work. But do you know what GTFOH stands for?
Hold on. Let me just type that into Urban Dictionary real quick.
Oh. And I say that respectful. Oh, no. Well done. And
that's it.
Scene.
You just get the dial tone.
So no, not taking calls. If
I'm Howie Roseman, I read this stuff, I see it, and I just shake my head, and I don't even call Nick Sirianni. You know why? Nick Sirianni has now improved with this win, this 4-0 start, to 58-23 as a head coach, including playoffs in the National Football League. That's the 4th highest winning percentage by a head coach in his first 5 seasons in the Super Bowl era. Behind George Seifert, Chuck Knox, and George Allen. He's 7 wins away from being second on the wins list in the first 5 seasons in an NFL career all time, including playoffs. And the person he would pass is a guy named Paul Brown. So tell me, it might be good for the fodder of longtime listeners and first-time callers. It might be good for the fodder, for the print media, as well it should. I mean, this Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, Paul George is saying he's back to being Paul George if he's healthy. Did you see that soundbite earlier this week?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and the Phillies are getting set to take the week off in the playoffs. Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing, Nick. It's like one big tush push. We're just going to shove you over. And if you don't like the celebrating and the bash brothering and all that stuff that they're doing with the arms, it's kind of like the Freddie Freeman dance move. If you're sick and tired of watching the Dodgers do it, stop them. Stop them. The problem is
You can't.
it's very difficult to do it, and nobody is yet.
And I don't know if you guys noticed in the third, they're setting up for the tush push. Broncos look like they have a great defense for it, and
The
then
Bucs,
they
you
flip.
Yeah.
The Bucs. He hands the ball off to Saquon from the tush push.
Yeah.
And I'd never seen them do that before.
And what
So
happened?
He scored a touchdown. So
And
what are you
he
supposed
walked it in.
What are you supposed to do now? Like, you
And
can't stop it this way. You can't stop it this way.
Did you see the Bucs had that 400-pound guy that they were thinking of activating for the game?
Oh, that.
Yeah. Just saying, you try and stop him. Try and push him. I think that's what's going to end up happening. That's what they're going to do. Or maybe they'll just take their best defensive lineman and put him in that inflatable sumo wrestler suit and have them go out there.
Waddle out there.
Yeah. And say, stop that guy. I don't know, man. Not concerned. A.J. Brown, at some point, it's going to be his game.
Yeah, for sure.
And in the meantime, you know, it's not easy. I totally understand it. Receivers need to be fed. They need to get the football. A.J. Brown is too good to not be targeted more and have more consistent yards. It totally makes sense. I totally understand he is frustrated. In the meantime, the answer to that problem is just wait. It's going to be okay. In the meantime, will you take your ring out and look at it? Or full on Don Draper, Mad Men? That's what the money is for. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.